Now we're recording. July
Damn, y'all scary.
2024. Oh my God.
Look at Sanja's hair.
Hey, all natural.
I know you got that Beauty by Dev going.
You know it.
All right, man.
I like that bandana, Jimbo.
You know, I have many friends and they give many gifts, and
I
I
like
try to
it.
utilize all of them.
I like it. All right, what is going on with this?
All right. Jimbo.
What's up, Jimbo?
You know Lena.
What's up?
Yeah. It's me.
Yes.
Hi.
Did you know that she does merch?
Yes. Do you know I do merch, Jimbo?
And
You
she
need-
does insurance with me, Jimbo. See that
Look at-
background? See that background?
Oh yeah. I
You
should
don't want to put
learn
your
that.
Hey.
cannabis hat on over here?
Yeah.
K
Yeah.
Jones pitching me everywhere I fucking go.
I know.
You know what I mean?
Come
She's
on,
like,
man.
"Buy it. Get some fucking gear, Jimbo. You need Jimbo gear." I'm like,
Do
no
need
matter what.
Jimbo here.
I know she loves me in her heart, but damn, every time she approaches me, she's like, "Look, let me give you this pitch." Kind of like Sanja in the box water, you know what I mean? Let me pitch you on it. I'm like, "You gonna do this shit right now?" We're in the middle of a personal conversation. She's like, "Hell yeah, I'm gonna do this shit now."
Like, what? That's
Now we
right.
roll.
Trying to make some money, yeah.
Conversation. It is a personal conversation.
So,
Right?
so
What's up, Mac?
I'm not in charge of the insurance, but my better half said when she gets a couple of things straightened out, she's definitely looking into life insurance, and she says she knows you're going to get us the best. And I said, "Well, how do you know that?" She just looked me up and down and said, I said, "Okay, Krista gonna handle it." So when we get ready, you're gonna handle it. I promise. Okay, it's coming. It's just life insurance, kind of our contingency plan. You know what I mean? Because you know where I'm at. I got that kid at home and shit. So
Yeah. No
you
worries.
know, I ain't gonna be here forever. So that's what we're kind of looking at, just to give you a heads up.
For sure. I appreciate
And
that.
all y'all need to get over and talk to Krista about your insurance, because I'm gonna start pitching it for her once I get in there. So you're gonna hear it twice.
I appreciate that for real, Jimbo. No, shout out to Jimbo. Definitely had a couple people come up to us and approach us from Jimbo being consistent. So I appreciate you, man.
Love that.
Yeah.
Is this bad?
Hell yeah.
You can ask Sanja. I've been following her real close for I don't even know how long. Ever since I met her, which, by the way, we're going to have a private conversation about that day, because I know you don't recall what you said to us. Talk to my better half too that day, and we saw the guns that day.
We
And I ain't talking about those guns. You know what I'm saying? we were kind of surprised by Sanja, but I love her to death, and I've been following her now. I don't even know, maybe 7 years or a little better.
Oh my goodness.
So,
Yeah.
and if y'all aren't following her, you should too.
Yeah. Thank you, Jimbo. I appreciate you.
You're welcome. I love you.
You know, I love you.
And actually, Mac, you want to tell us a little bit about what you did the other day with Sanja?
Hey, how you doing, guys? Yeah, it was cool. Krista and Sandra invited me out to Flowery, Miami. We're cool. We should shot a little quick commercial. So hopefully I'm looking to see how it turned out. Hopefully it went good, picture wise. But it was real fun. They gave me some nice products. Thank you guys. I enjoyed every minute of it. And it was fun.
Yeah, it was a good time. Yeah, thank you, Mac, for coming and being on time, looking sharp. You look great, photo ready. It's going to be great. We have at the Flowery Dispensary, a lot of what I do is like the culture, and luckily I've been able to direct photo shoots and have a lot of fun. So I was able to utilize people from the app and get some brand ambassadors. They were able to get paid out through product, which was awesome. And we got some really dope shots of like the retail and what the patient experience is like and the journey of how to get your product from the dispensary. So it was a good time, and I appreciate you, Mac. I even got Krista in the spotlight a little bit. I got another one that reps out here for us in Miami. She was wearing the Sanja Ganja shirt. So it was a really good time. It was really nice to come for full circle.
Yeah, no, it was good. It was good. Just that's a great job. I'm looking forward to that grand opening, and then we're gonna slide you guys over to Bali.
Oh, Mac, I'm glad you're on the phone. We just got news today from the state that is postponed. So I'll give you the new date for the grand opening. I ended up doing a photo shoot with Udonis today, UD. So we got to hang out with him for a little while today, and that was a good time. But we have to postpone it. But I'll keep you up to date because that grand opening is going to be epic for sure.
Nice. Oh, are you working with him? Because I actually have Brandon Jacobs from the Giants coming down doing a podcast. He's looking to get some athletes. If we work with him, let me know. We can
No, super strict. I just work with him strictly with the flowery. Yeah, we do have a pretty good relationship. So if I catch him, while we're hanging out, but yeah, a little strict in that realm, just with those bigger celebrities. But something I'm working on is seeing how he can get involved with the highly connected, and then that would be the appropriate way for sure.
Yeah, for sure. We don't.
Mac, I'm glad you're on, and Chris is on because I've been wanting to introduce you both as well. So perfect.
Oh, hey, we got Rob on here too. Actually, Rob is new to the call. So Rob, you want to just introduce yourself real quick? Oh.
Sorry, I'm fumbling my phone here.
No worries. If you
I'm on
want
the go. Yeah, my name's Rob. I've been in the cannabis space for about 8 years, doing staffing. Got a few other projects that we're getting ready to start launching. One being tying cannabis to blockchain, and another one with a socially minded pre-roll code.
Cool. No, so I wanted him to quickly introduce. Everyone else is pretty familiar. We get to meet up once a month. But it's very important we do this kind of stuff because, for example, Mac, Chris, who is also on the line, she's about to introduce herself too and do a little hello. But we are constantly having events, and Rob has an amazing product that is potentially looking for events. So, what up, Chris?
Awesome. I'm not on mute, right? Okay. So, all right. Yeah. Thank you so much, Krista. And I'm excited to see there's like new people on here. I'd love to connect with more. Yeah. So me and Krista, as you know, I've been doing events with my magazine, Gastronomy, for about, we've been doing them for like 3-4 years with the runway shows. And now we really want to, bridge the creative community. We spoke a bit about this last THC meeting, actually, a bit about how we were going to plan this out. But now we have the ball rolling, things are happening, and we finally put together the plan to basically have a creators in cannabis networking event where essentially what we want to do is bridge the community of all the people that, one, that are a part of our magazine's audience, that are creators themselves, photographers, models, different artist stylists. I was a stylist for years before I started the magazine. So, there's room for a lot of different types of people who create art, that are producers, that want to connect with other people and then therefore enhance their resources. And we're also going to be providing obviously a lot of insight into the industry as well. So that way people can get educated and, figure out how they can, themselves produce their own magazine or creative production or event like the ones that we do. So yeah, this is going to be at Tripping Animals. I've been in the works with them, planning this out, where we're going to be basically hosting this networking event where people can enjoy like live photos, shooting sessions as well, which is going to be great for any brands that want to get themselves involved in this. As Krista was saying, we host events, and this is a great opportunity for, the audiences to get to know different people, different brands, different products. And, this is definitely one of those things where we're going to be putting in a good amount of work into marketing and, you know, photography, video, and creating content where our audience is going to be sharing that. Everyone's going to be able to enjoy it, you know, all the results from that, especially tripping animals themselves. So we're looking actually right now for a brand to be our media sponsor. It's a very affordable sponsorship partnership that we're looking for someone who's interested in being basically the main media face of marketing, which would basically give them the opportunity to like promote their brand in whatever way they have a product, whether that's like clothes maybe, or a product themselves that they want to include in the content that we create at the event. So that's something that we're looking for right now. We have like details about that that are going to be going out shortly. So anybody that's interested in getting involved in the Creators in Cannabis event, definitely hit me up. I'm going to be, you know, whether you're interested in attending or being a sponsor or, you know, just generally what it's about, feel free to hit me. I'm going to be putting my information in the chat so you guys can, you know, hit me up, and even just to get to know gastronomy, which is like just a great hub for cannabis creators who love just like cool art, fashion, food, whatever have you. So yeah.
Where's this event at? Like
So this
where
is
local?
so it's gonna be in, if you're familiar with Doral in
He's
Florida.
Colorado.
Okay, so it's Miami. It's gonna be in Miami, basically. Not really Fort Lauderdale, more towards Miami, like south. And basically, Tripping Animals is this really, really dope spot that it's not only a brewery, but they also have, you know, really fantastic like curated cheeses and meat selections, and obviously wine to pair and things like that. So it's a really cool like upscale but also creative, very, you know, lax at the same time obviously spot where we as creatives in cannabis can get together, you know, enjoy how we want to enjoy, you know, usually our network, and, you know, also get to have some good bites. So
Is it an outdoor space?
it is a indoor and outdoor space.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, there it's a really, really cool spot. And what's awesome about it is that it's very photo oppy. So like every, you know, we're gonna be bringing in our own backdrop and our own gear, obviously, but it's funny because even if we really didn't want to, you know, invest in that, but we always do, of course, for quality. But even if we really wanted to be cheap about it, the place is so cool that even guests on their own, just with their phones, are going to be able to get really cool content because the place has all this great art itself. Thus the name Tripping Animals. So it's a really, really, really dope spot. And like I said, like the food and the curated vibes and everything is really nice.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah, so we're gonna be doing it roughly August 28th. We're gonna be putting all the details and everything confirmed out this week.
Yeah,
Sounds
so
good.
we're
Sounds good.
super excited. We're definitely excited for that, Chris. Chris, make sure you
Yeah.
add me onto those too, if I can make it, so that I can just be in the loop. I know we talked about it a tiny bit, but more to come, more to come. Well, and that brings
yeah.
us, Chris, do you think we're ready to get ready, or are we still waiting for more people?
No, we could go ahead and get ready. We're about 15 minutes in. Everybody joining. You know,
Oh,
we'll
we
go
got
ahead and get it clear. What's up, Blake? We got Shayla popped in.
Nice. Okay, good. Some people popped in
So
before
people been here before. What's up, Blake?
Perfect.
Rolling
All
something.
right. Well, as you know, welcome to our online sesh for the highly connected family. We are excited to be here to catch up with everybody. And already, as you can see, we're ready to rock and roll. We've got already people connecting and doing the most. So this is wonderful. This is what we love to see. And there's plenty of opportunity on this call tonight. We want to let you know what's going on in the THC world, of course. Events coming up in August, give you a chance to have a lightning round so we can get to know what you need most importantly at this moment in time. So we'd love to get to know that. We've got a few tips for you guys as well. And we also have a few announcements and some really cool opportunities we want to talk about coming up specifically to the THC girls, the highly connected, and where in the world we'll be the rest of this year as we have a lot of momentum going and down. So no Ruby. Is Ruby in here yet? Have you seen?
No.
Okay, no Ruby yet. All right. Well, let's start off with some opportunities with us. big opportunities are happening. We have some
okay,
really
real quick. Sandra, my bad. We got Amari just popped in.
perfect. Hey, Omari. Hello.
Hey, Omari.
We're just getting started, so we're gonna go through an agenda, and then we'll pop around and introduce ourselves, connect, and everything. Just so you know, appreciate you.
Perfect. Yeah, so hold tight, you guys. We'll have the lightning round where everyone will give us some insight into what it is they're looking for their brand. And then obviously, if you're a new face, we want to hear from you as well. We appreciate you being here. And right now, what I have on the background, just to help you guys get a little bit more insight into what Krista and I do. Of course, we have the THC girls, and then we have the highly connected. All of the above is high level development. And so on this call, what we'll make sure we do, and on every single monthly call, what we usually do is give you an insight as to what's going on with us, because that will give you value as to more resources. We usually give you a hot tip, something that would be very valuable from one of our super high level paid services that we offer as a marketing agency. So that's the tidbit you get for being a part of our community. And then from there, we give you opportunities with us. And then we do a lightning speed round where we ask you guys something for that month. For this call, we'd like to know what it is you're looking for and what you're in search of this month, coming up in August. What is it you're in search of? And we usually go first so that you get some examples and get the most out of this call for this month. So we appreciate everybody being here. Some of the opportunities with us, for example, would be in the app. You can post in the app for opportunities and get the resources you're looking for. And I'll give you a perfect example. Right now for the Flowery, I'm looking for brand ambassadors local in Florida. Doesn't matter what state, but these are just folks, doesn't matter who, that are willing to do pop-ups and paid events, pass out flyers, set up a booth, set up a table, and talk about this dispensary that I represent. And so that's a paid gig that I'll be posting in the app. And these are more opportunities and similar opportunities that you all can post. And, like we have a THC girl that rolls blunts, for celebrities and whatnot. That's something that she can post in the app. Hey, opportunity for me to roll at your event or for you at your dinner party, etc. So any type of opportunities that you have, make sure you spread that out and get the good word out there through the app and through our community. There's tons of other opportunities that we're going to talk about throughout this. You already heard a little bit earlier. Chris was talking about her event happening in Miami. There's tons of stuff going on in Denver at the moment, and we'll get into that as well. Hopefully Ruby will be hopping on here too so we can hear from her. But what we'd love to see is for you guys to get active in the app and post what it is you're looking for, what it is you need, who you're looking for insight, or if you're simply looking to partner up with people or you have events or have maybe event spaces as well. These are things that people are heavily looking for. We also have events coming up in August, big major events happening in August. For example, Chris is going to be leaving out of town here soon, heading out to the Hamptons for the THC Expo that happens. I would say, is it 3 years now in a row that we've been there? It would be 3 years now.
I think about 3-4 years we've been going there. Yep.
Yeah, so 3 or 4 years now. I think this is like the third. This is either the third or the fourth. And Krista will be out there this year. I was able to head out there with her a few years ago. So it's going to be great. And it happens every single year. So another great way for you to network and meet potentially these big titans that either have a budget to utilize you for their network or for their brand or potential partners for your product. So there's lots of ways for you to fluidly connect. There's also the Emerald Cup, which is coming up August 17th. And that's going to be in California. Actually, we have one of our THC advocates, Casey Santana, who has a podcast and is a major wave out in California on the West Coast. So definitely be sure to look out for that on our pages and on our social media, as well as in the app where she's been posting. So you'll be able to get exclusive discounts if you want to fly out there, go to the Emerald Cup. We actually have exclusive giveaway tickets. So be sure to look out for that. There's going to be ways for you to win by simply participating. So the more active you are on the app, the more active you are on our social media, be on the lookout for that, because we definitely have some really cool giveaways, some awesome tickets. And with that being said, between California, between New York, up next, a few months after that, just so everyone's aware, because there's sponsorship opportunities, ways for your brand and your product placement to get out there. We're going to be heading to Atlanta for sponsorship there for our second installment of a series of fortunate events. That's going to be happening, and we're so excited because that's going to be happening alongside the Alternative Expo. If you're familiar with that, they travel all around the states doing alternative products, and so we'll be following that and showcasing a bunch of different events, parties, and sponsorships there. So if you're interested, we have tons and tons and tons of ways for you to get involved. Like I said, that's Atlanta, and that's also around their Pride time. So there's many ways for you to have brand awareness. And we're very excited because the Series of Fortune event was extremely successful for the THC girls the first time we did it in Las Vegas. So now we're taking it all the way to Atlanta, and we're going to be doing it Georgia Peach style. So we're really excited for that. We're also going to be heading at the end of November, beginning of December, to the Crohn's disease annual Blood, Sweat, and Tears Awards, which will be held at the MJ BizCon every year. That happens as well, which is the world's biggest cannabis conference. We are always usually involved in that in some capacity, whether that's on panels, hosting, sponsorship, having after parties at clubs and at different places, Airbnbs, private investor events, as well as being media partners. And so this is also a major way for you to expand your plans with us by sponsoring all of the above or getting involved in some capacity. So if you're interested, don't be afraid to reach out to Krista, who can give you more details on that. You'll be seeing more of that on our app being posted. You also see more of that being posted on our social media as time comes. Even though it may be far away, it seems like this is now actually the time that we start planning. This is now the time we start doing sponsorships, buy our tickets, and get prepared. So now more than ever, if you're looking to get involved and really explode yourself, this is the way to do it with those opportunities. From that being said, there's many other ways to participate within the app. I want to give a few shout outs, and we want to thank a few people. Some may not be on the call today, but just so you are aware, we've got some real great momentum happening within the team. So we have some special shout outs as we are expanding the THC Girls team. You know, Krista being the creator, creating this back in 2014. I came along about 9 years ago or so, where I helped her expand the THC Girls and help develop that. And now, and as you also know, sorry, let me back up. We've got the infamous Ruby. You all know Ruby, the grandiose Ruby that we all love so very much. She has a new title, and I wish she was here for this, but our girl has a wonderful new title of being our West Coast, our West Coast regional manager. And we congratulate Ruby for all her hard work. She also was able to go to the Sensi magazine event in Denver, and she showcased and covered all of that beautifully for us, which was wonderful for her to connect with the entire community, and it was fantastic. So congratulations to Ruby on being our West Coast regional manager. With that being said, we can't cover the West Coast without covering the East Coast, right? So congratulations, Lena, for being our East Coast regional manager. You have done a fantastic job, not only supporting hardcore, the highly connected, the THC Girls, Krista, myself, the entire team, but you also have gone above and beyond to show your dedication to this team. You want to make money, you want to get out there, and you believe in what we do, and we believe in you as well. So thank you for all that you do and being our East Coast regional manager. This is also super great. Krista and I are so excited that we're able to have such an amazing and loyal team to help us expand. You know, we have THC Girls all around the world, and it's really hard to keep up. I also said, I can't do that. I got to do other work. So I love you so much. Thank you for all your help. Yeah. It means the world to Krista. It means the world to us. And it only helps show the miles and miles and stretches that we have gone, you know, going from 2014 to now 2024, man. We got a big old team. Shout out to Mario, who's not here, but Mario holds it down for us throughout he builds the app. He does our website, all of our tech. And, you know, we've got a real team. So I also want to give a mic drop to Krista because we got a dang team and it just needs to be said. Oh, yeah. And I'm obviously having a lot of fun with these buttons if you cannot tell. But
We love you. Thank you, Sandra. Thank you, Chris. I'm super excited to be up and doing the work. And I just want to see a THC girl at every party from Florida to Maine, quite honestly. Like we're just gonna go up the East Coast here. So let's make that happen. Yeah.
you rock, Lena. And also shout out to you, Lena, because you made custom THC girl bandanas, which you know I wear my bandanas like every day. I love that. I know it looks great. It looks great. Oh, look at Jimbo. Jimbo's like, I want one. Lena, can you tell them where they can?
I don't know how come I don't already have one.
I just got one.
We'll go into that in a minute. Go ahead. Proceed, please.
So you guys,
I agree, Jimbo. I need one too.
I know, right? You guys, we have a merch shop on our app. You can go to our merch shop on our website. You can look on the app and we've got merch there. We'll be adding new merch as well. But yes, that's definitely going to become available soon. That is a part of what Leno does, promotional products, customizes all the stuff you need. I mean, I was just looking for customized ice packs for dabs and concentrates. So I was like, oh, you know, Krista was like, call Lena. I was like, oh my gosh, you're right, dog. I need to call Lena. So Lena, I need to call you. But yes,
I need to know how many. That's all I need to know. Right? I'm waiting for you.
So we got it. We got all the resources right here. We got all the dope merch. And we appreciate everybody repping us out. We also want to give a shout out to THC Girl Venny, who was able, on behalf of THC Girls, to go represent at the Smoke Currency Tour, which you all, of course, have heard of because of Thunder Walker and Krista, who went on tour all last year with Thunder Walker all across the states to give education to cannabis. So more and more and more. I mean, it's a lot of stuff that we're doing around here, man. It's a lot of stuff that we're doing. So keeping it going, and we congratulate everybody. So with that being said, I want to just make sure everybody knows, especially since even though it might be fresh faces and you know what we do, even though there's people who have been on every single call, you're loyal, you're dedicated, you know what we do. It's always nice to refresh, right? And so please don't be afraid to ever reach out to say, hey, you know, like, what do you guys got going on? You know, how can I really be involved? Well, here's how. You know, we've got the Highly Connected app. We've got Krista, of course. Krista has many different avenues. She's actually been being booked for private events as well, as far as being like a very special barista, making you specialty cocktails and hosting the party, which has actually become a real cool niche because she's able to discuss business while making you these really expensive drinks and talking to these people that are really hard to get in front of because they have private rooms or maybe they're millionaires. And so these are really cool ways for us to be creative and get out there. Just like I'm working with the brand partners of like the Flowery and doing these other extra events. We have the Tea with THC, which of course you've seen Krista host and you've seen myself and Krista on, where we basically give you all the latest and all the greatest places that you should be in order for you to highly connect. And so we've been able to cover everything from Vegas to Miami to Denver to Texas to New York to California to Oregon to Washington, everywhere. You know, we are just all over the map with that. And of course, the Highly Connected Corner has now migrated. We moved out of Skatebird, but the Highly Connected Corner will have a new home as the Sandra Ganja show will be filmed at a new spot coming soon. So the corner will just be promoted there and have real estate there. So I'm super excited to be making that announcement coming soon. And then of course, you all know me, the Sandra Ganja show, where I'll be having new episodes coming out soon. And then the Scoop, please be sure to subscribe on our website because our newsletters honestly are super dank and they come out with some exclusive stuff. Sometimes we have some exclusive discounts. We tell you about stuff that drops before we put it anywhere else. You can even find the most recent Pretty High Girl article from the Pretty High Club. Actually, Krista spoke on that panel actually and was able to really give some cool insight on how to keep your brand alive, how to start your brand, how you're able to fluidly function in this market. And it was an all-girl event, so it was really great to have that entrepreneurial Power Gastronomy was featured. We were all sponsors there, THC girls. So we had a really, really good time. And of course, Chris also was able to publish that as well. So if you go over to Chris's website, which I'm sure is in the captions, everything's kind of moving a little fast for me, but I'm sure it's in there, the gastronomy website. Check out all of her blogs, all of her latest articles. As you know, she's got her magazine as well. And so just a little bit of insight. We want to make sure to remind you to always convert your ecosystem. You'll see us talking about our ecosystem all the time, right? We grow together so we can eat together. This is all our ecosystem. Strategic business development and optimization. We are focused on converting through our ecosystem. What does that mean? That means we can't do this without you, and you can't do this without us, and vice versa, and over and over and over again. And so the main and best thing that you can do is now expand that ecosystem that you have, expand those resources. And so work within the app, utilize the people that you meet within these groups, utilize the events that you see pop up, the opportunities that you see pop up. Turn on your notifications for sure, because you want to be utilizing the app now more than ever, as we are constantly and diligently working on the version 2.0, which is going to be coming. So within our ecosystem, you can build, we can help in many different ways. So if you haven't yet, go look into all of the different services that we have. If you know someone that could utilize our services, whether that's media, investment, strategies, project management, consulting in general, we've got them covered. All right. So that's our little tidbit for today. You can get to know us a little bit more by getting online and checking us out on our YouTube. If you did not know we had a YouTube, of course, you can find all of our stuff on my page as well. But please be sure to subscribe to the High Country Girls on YouTube as well. Anything else you want to add, Krista, before we hop into the lightning rounds?
No, just I want to mention, definitely plugging into the app is just our way of streamlining and automating the communication from all of you guys to us and then to our community. So just realize when you guys have a thought or something to share with us, you could easily plug it into the app. We really appreciate you plugging it into the app first. We get it as a notification and then we approve it. The notification goes out to the entire team, everybody, all the members, everybody on the app is very similar. It's our network, right? It's our community. So everybody's similar minded. Everyone's forward thinking. Everyone's very supportive. So the more we plug in, the more we get out. So we just want to make sure that everyone has an understanding of how to plug in. There's the opportunities board on the top left drop down. There's also that will put anything that you have a resource for or need a resource to. So you can plug those things in as if you have them or if you need them. And then also plugging into the events calendar, any of the official actual events that you have or your network has, right? This is a marketing tool that you guys have access to leverage our network to you and vice versa. So when we create that camaraderie and that streamlining effect, we get to plug in together. We get to do what we're doing virtually, but quickly when we don't have to take anybody's time, right? So again, plugging into it streamlines the communication to us. We press approve, the entire notifications get sent out. And then, for example, Rob, who has a product trying to come to market, you know, he's bringing it to market, where Chris has a magazine. She also builds beautiful photography and videography. We collaborate. We have a product called Creative Fuel. You know, we don't understand these things and know these things unless we communicate. Blake right now, he just texted me. He's like, hey, I'm in New York, right? We're usually seeing each other in Miami, but he just heard Sanja mention that I'm going to be out there, right? And I just actually bought my ticket today. So I'm going to plug in my travel notice in the app saying there's an opportunity and event to meet me out there. And what that does is it allows everybody to know at once, because I don't have time to hit everybody up individually. I take that piece of content, I screenshot it, and I put it on my story, as you see tonight, where it says DM me, or I use it as a prompt in a way of a flyer, because I don't have time to create one, right? So this is to create effectiveness and efficiency for all of us to, you know, have our goals happen, right? Make our goals happen. So again, plugging into the app, I say it's like a gym membership. The more you plug in, the more we get to communicate, the more the network grows. Other than that, really appreciate Lena. Thank you for joining the team. Appreciate all you guys being here. I've seen a good handful of people pop in. So Dion, Blake, Manny. We haven't seen Manny in a minute. We'd love to hear from you in a second. Henry just popped on. We're about to go around lightning round. If you guys could be mindful, we got about 20-25 minutes left to wrap up the event. If you guys can, we're going to go around and call on you guys. If you can take a minute to go ahead and share what we were asking. So Sandra, if you want to get started, let's do it.
Boom. All right, ladies and gentlemen and humans of the world, we're going to be doing a lightning round. Please go around and give us only one. The rule is one. If we get extra time, that'll be the greatest thing because then we can further connect. But just give us one thing that you are in search of to complete your summer. I'll go first and then Krista can go. And then boom, we'll go around the circle. So Sandra Ganja, I am definitely looking to get your subscription. I need you to go on your phone right motherfucking meow and subscribe to the Sandra Ganja Show on YouTube, because where I've been heavily banned and erased all my followers, and also Spotify. Please go subscribe and listen to me while you sit on the toilet. That's it.
Awesome. Cool. Well, always appreciate Sandra. She has so much energy. She really helps navigate these calls and do so much for the team. So, you know, we appreciate you very, very much. You know, you're always presenting and stuff. So let's make sure and say that. My one goal right now is we have a second version of the app coming out. And my goal is to get our community pumping. Really, where we don't have to sit here and catch up together, but we're proactive together. We're on this call like, hey, you know what, Blake, we do have plans in New York, and there's actually an investor and maybe somebody that's interested in seeds, right? And hey, Henry, we're doing X, Y, and Z, and we have distribution for something, right? So my goal, if I had one goal, it would be to pump this network a little harder so that way we could really make some results happen. Lena, what you got?
Hello, everybody. Lena with MoxieNet. I'm using the MoxieNet logo tonight because I'm showing the pivot of the crossover. And what I am looking for is folks who need tents, custom tents done, or the tablecloths, the whole festival setup. That's my focus this week. So if you know anybody who needs a tent, or better yet, a whole conference that needs about 10, 12 tents, that's who I'd like to connect with. So, MoxieNet, Lena Trinidad, I'm your promo girl.
Jimbo, what you got?
What's up? What's up? You know, oh man, try to keep it short, right? You know, I'm long-winded, but I'm going to keep it short. So I kind of got this Smoking Santa thing going, no shit. And I'm trying to set up like a little bitty tour for Smoking Santa to go on. I'm hoping in August, but I mean, as you and Sanjay know, I've been struggling with my shit going on for the last 2 years. So that's subject to change, but I'm hoping to do like a little tour where I'm going to, as you guys know, if you follow me on Instagram, you already know I'm down with Daddy Danks. They sponsor me now, actually. So I am officially sponsored by Daddy Danks, the Highly Connected app. They also sponsor me. Be Blunted sponsors me. You know what I mean? So, and all of that has come through the app. I posted a thing that I was going to be involved with Daddy Danks, and we were going to do a grand opening of a new smoke shop that they had. And through the app, I was able to rescue an event because their Santa got sick, and somebody hits me up and goes, yo, Jimbo, you're a Santa. We got kids and cupcakes. And I was like, okay. So as you can see, I'm already working on the Santa beard. So by the time the season comes, I should be pretty healthy in the beard. I got a couple other little things that I can't mention right now that I'm kind of working on on the back burner, but it is going to involve selling something that I make. So I already know the marketing on that. People always want to buy off this old unk, you know what I mean? They're like, look, man, and the dude needs money. Let's buy some shit from him. So if you don't know me in a past life, I made a living in a 10 by 10 tent, selling my woodwork for about 7 years, and I was pretty successful at that. So I'm kind of ready to jump back into that. Other than that, follow me on Instagram. That shit is true. I always post the truth. It is true me when you see me saying some shit. Like I truly thank you from the bottom of my heart. I don't say that to anybody, okay, except for followers. And if you do follow me, I need you to really hit that heart. You know what I'm saying? I know the girls do. I know Sanjay and Krista do, but I really need you to hit that heart. Even if you don't like me, man, just hit the heart, okay? I mean, you come on. You're touching the screen anyway. Stop touching yourself and heart some smoking Santa shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna leave y'all with that. Peace.
Thanks, Jimbo. Oh man. What's it called? Manny, what's up, man? It's been forever. Catch us up. Where you at? What you doing? One thing you're trying to focus on.
You say Manny? Me?
Yeah, you.
I'm all high, fool. Hi, Sandra, how you
We
been?
all high,
You guys
Manny.
still good?
We all high.
Yeah. How you guys been? Good? Everything been good?
Been
It's good
grinding.
yeah, good to see you on here, Manny.
Yeah, good to see you too. Now, so we're working on a couple of shoots. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Manny with Crazy Cannabis, powered by Wu-Tang Management. I too have a TV show that we're currently editing for the cannabis industry. It's for the educational purposes of people who have disabilities, illnesses, or veterans, even people that are interested in becoming a new cannabis user. It's a big story. It's a big story. Follow us at Crazy Cannabis on Instagram. I guess one of the things that we're excited for this summer is that we're going to be doing another shoot here in Colorado. We were going to go to Hawaii next week, but my son's getting ready to have an operation. Prayers for him. So we went ahead and canceled that. But yeah, I met Sanja and Krista many, many moons ago, and we've always stayed close. And I think that's what's important in the cannabis industry, is that people support each other and they love each other, and they show that we can be better than we was with the cannabis. So, and that's who I am. Nice to see you guys, all of y'all.
Man, it's been so long, Manny. So definitely appreciate you taking the time. I know you've been busy, got a lot of family stuff. So super excited to see everything come out. Sanjay and I have had the pleasure of working with Manny over the years. We actually met him from somebody in our network who introduced us to him, who was my trainer at the time, Adrian. So shout out to Adrian, AD, man. He's done so much for the squad, and he's definitely like family. So miss you, bro. Definitely appreciate you being here. We got people popping in.
I appreciate you guys too, and thank you for even having me here to participate in this. And man, I support the Santa thing, dude. Go and kill that right there, Jimbo. Kill that Santa shit, bro, because that's gonna be the shit, man. Good job. I'm proud of everybody on what they've become in the cannabis, and we came a long way, all of us, and we're gonna continue to grow. And Sanja and Krista are absolutely correct that this is what the industry needs. It needs people that are going to get along and people that are going to help boost each other in this industry. It's the only way it's going to make it. So I appreciate all of y'all too.
I appreciate that. Ooh, Shayla, how you doing? Talking about people who got some history on the team. You there? No. Mac, you want to throw us what you're working on one thing this year?
Yeah, guys. I'm working on a couple of things. Actually, I got a couple of great things coming out. But, what I talk about, I think would be cool. I'm actually working on this show in Atlanta. It's for Radio One. Radio One is the largest the radio station outside of iHeart. So I got a new partnership with them in Atlanta for a new show. It's called For the Record. So we're gonna be interviewing celebrities and doing some cool little things over there at the station. And so we're looking for brand partnerships for that will be part of the show, stuff like that. So a lot of cool opportunities happening right now in Atlanta. And then I always have stuff with music. So anybody got to do with music and everything, we connect. I have media artists and and venues too here and there. So I'm always down to connect.
Right on, bro. It's a little hard to hear you, but me and Mac have been able to work together too. Obviously, you know, I get to work with a lot of you guys, so I'm just been able to work with a lot of you guys. But for those of you that didn't hear him, he has a couple
Better?
Go ahead.
Is this better?
There you go. It sounds better. Yeah, it's a little
Okay.
mumbled.
Was it muffled now or was muffled still?
It's better now. I feel like.
Okay, perfect. I'll start back. So I was saying, I have a new show. It's in Atlanta on a radio station called Hot 107.9. It's with Radio One. Radio One is one of the largest radio stations, alongside iHeart. So we're coming out with a new show. So it's going to be featuring like artists, celebrities, and stuff like that, and pop culture. So always like brand partnerships. That'd be cool. Always looking to get involved in anything with music. I have artists, you know, talent, venues, you know, here and there with the venues. So I'm always down to connect. That's what I was saying.
Perfect. Yeah, no, we got that. I also dropped a couple of a little bit of that information as you said it in the chat. If anyone wants to pop on the chat and see, or connect with Mac, you guys are all again in the app. You know what I mean? So definitely connect a little bit further after this and see what's up. What's up, Marcus? Just joining. We're just going around right now, introducing a little bit of just a quick intro of who you are, and then your focus for the year. We'll put you on the spot since you just joined.
All right, hello. Can y'all hear me?
Yep.
All right. My name is Marcus, and my name is Marcus Sutherland. I'm 18, and I have a clothing brand. It's called Reserve All Love. My main focus for the year will be to grow my brand as a whole and get more manufacturers, honestly, so I can grow my clothing as a whole, so I can start introducing more different products to my customers and the people that really like what I'm doing.
That's perfect. Cool. Will you please drop in the chat, if you don't mind, your links? That way everyone can follow you, everyone could check you out. Also, I'm not sure if anybody on the call, as far as clothing design, Mac, but if you popped in late, he has artists, media access. Chris does fashion shows. Christina does fashion shows. So we're going down the list, plugging and playing together. We'll be able to connect you as well after the call. What's up, Jimbo?
Marcus, I'm connected with a couple of clothing brands out here in Denver. So follow me and you'll see. Follow me and I'll follow you real hard, bro. I'll definitely support you for sure. And I do have a lot of people that are moving clothing out here in Denver. So hit me up on that, will you? I appreciate you.
Thank you very much. I will. Thank you.
And
I appreciate that.
Real quick, I just have to point out that this young man is 18 years old on the highly connected online meetup session, trying to connect, trying to network, got his own clothing line. Yo, we just have to like give like that's some dope. That's what I'm talking hustle right there. You are definitely a highly connected young man.
That's who I want to be involved with. I want to be involved with that little energy. Maybe I could live a second life because I'm well past the halfway point, as y'all know. But anyway, yeah, Marcus, I will support you. I promise you.
Dope. Rob.
Hey, I'm trying to figure out how to chat.
Bottom right
now,
corner, guys.
Chat.
Bottom right corner, there's a little box with some lines in it with a little blue dot on the side. If you guys look in there, scroll up. Everybody's been dropping their links, dropping some information. It's a good place to get a little acquainted on the side as we're going through everything. Let me know if you can't find it. Omari, what's up, man?
Man, you call my name as soon as I'm over here trying to drop my information. What's going on, everybody? My name is Omari Anderson. I am the CEO and founder of the Best Dirty Lemonade. We are on the legal market in Massachusetts and Michigan. We are also on the legal market in Atlanta. Shout out to Buddy with the radio show. I'll be sure to listen in. I do live in Atlanta. But yeah, we make weed lemonade. We're on all over the country. What I'm looking for right now, what I'm focused for the rest of the year, is I need a street team in Massachusetts that could also handle sales. Somebody to handle our pop-ups for us. We just had to let our last street team in Massachusetts go. Um, so yeah, that's one thing that would really help us as a brand.
Okay. Cool. I'm actually, are you going to be at the event here in Massachusetts, the 3-day festival?
Which event?
It's the Havana event.
No, no,
Are you familiar with it?
I'm not. If you send me some information, I'd love to
Yeah,
figure it
no,
out with my.
definitely. I'm gonna be out there speaking. Lena's gonna be in town. V's gonna be in town. Yeah, yeah. So I would love to connect you with them. They're amazing people. They've done a great job on just follow through and being professional since I met them. They have me coming to speak on 3 different panels. So that's August 23rd, I believe, that weekend. So I made a note right now. I'll give you an introduction after this.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yo, got you. Cool. Right on. And this is exactly why we do these monthly meetups. If you guys are like, why are we here? Why are we spending our time together? Right now, Blake just found out I'm going to New York. I'll probably see him. Mac, he has his show going on in Atlanta. Amari just heard that. These are the connections. These are the things that we need to make happen so that way we can make these moves, So appreciate everybody taking the time. Sarah, Honeycut, I saw you pop in. She's been a good friend. Are you there? She's been a good friend from Portland. We have some interesting times together with Sanja as well. If you got a quick minute, tell us who you are and, well, everybody else who you are and your one thing you're focusing on this year or this summer.
Thanks, Krista. Hey, Sanja, what's up? I love all of the energy that you put into building your community. It's something to look up to. I have a small event space in Portland where I'm hosting psychedelic events, and that's what I'm working on.
Is this Portland, Maine, or Portland, Oregon?
Portland, Oregon. Portland, Oregon.
Yeah, the other side, but maybe we'll have to make a trip, like, with all those seats.
Yeah, definitely. Anytime.
Awesome. Yeah, Sarah's been, we met, through family, friends, and have been able to expand into the cannabis side. And then she's into psychedelics. And as the industries and all the markets have developed, so have all of us. So it's cool to see each other, especially on these calls when she's on the other side of the world still where we met. So appreciate you for taking the time. It's good to hear from you. And definitely, I actually would love to connect you, which I'll make another note too, with Adrian. Adrian, who does Shisha Lifa, is going out the same weekend, unfortunately, to Portland. And I was going to go with him, but unfortunately I can't because I'm going to the other show. So, but he's going out there. He has an event. It will be in the same realm of just urban stuff. So, but yeah, with that being said, Blake, what's up, man? Throw some info.
All right, so Blake from Better Air and from, we'll call it right now, Strain Smith genetics. So what I want to talk about is genetics and grow technology. What I'm trying to do is raise capital for a grow to extraction facility in the Northeast for my partner, Kyle Allen. He has been working with a bunch of incredible genetics with the help of Adam Dunn and Sour Family Genetics. He's growing sour diesel from the original cut right now, as well as Kush. And the Kush that he's growing is RBK, Ricky's Brothers Kush, which is the cut from Snoop's manager, Ricky Palomino, that Adam believes is the purest form of Kush, like even better than SFV or Tahoe. So we'll have that ready for people to sample in September, October. And what we're doing is these genetics have never been grown with the nutrients and the lights that we're growing with. So New Millennium nutrients, as well as they have a bloom booster thing, as well as UV lights. So we added 6 UV lights to the indoor. So there's HPS and UV, as well as these nutrients. I would like someone to tell me if I'm wrong, but I don't think sour diesel's ever been grown with that technology, because the UV lights just came out from Dutch Lighting Innovations. So that's what I'm up to right now.
Super dope. I know definitely all the connoisseurs on here can definitely appreciate all the great flavors.
Also, we're making hash out of all of this too, to really test it, both live resin and rosin. And we're taking the rosin another level where we have an ice machine to make water on site. So it's not chlorine ice. So this water is going to be like the limestone filtered aquifer water that all the weed's grown with.
You're making me
We'll be
hungry,
happy to
bud.
sample any of that from Denver, Colorado, bro. I will give you an honest
Well, I
opinion
think you should,
because I cannot lie.
You'll have to go to the Adam Dunn. You'll have to go to the Adam Dunn show and go smoke up on a Friday, I think.
Hey Jimbo, do you know that the first parties, I think you had just met me after I had just started the THC Girls, but the first parties that I threw in Colorado when I started the THC Girls were at Adam Dunn's warehouse at Hood Lab. I don't know if you ever heard of Hood Lab, but so
Adam's
it's funny
from
how
THCs, and he had a coffee shop in Amsterdam, CIA. He was really he's a pioneer in the genetics and breeding world. So I'm trying to combine the old with the new. So the old genetics with the new technology, and that's where Kyle comes in.
oh yeah,
Good job.
I
Good
know we all
job.
appreciate that.
I'm old school grower from way, way back. So yeah, I can appreciate the new technology.
So, Rob, you want to throw us? Did you get to go yet? I think you might have went.
No, I didn't go yet, but
All
I
right.
mean, it's whatever though. I can wait.
No.
Too.
No. We want you to go. Throw us some info, man. Everybody else has events and more so services. Some people have some products, but I think that you having a product is super important for like Mac and pretty much all of us here. But definitely would love to have you at events, doing content, stuff like that. So please tell us about your product if you don't mind dropping some links. He has a couple things up his sleeve, so share with us, bro.
Yeah, I'm a Denver local also. So what up from Denver, everybody? But so about 2 years ago, we started the patent process on a new product that we'll be releasing here in the next coming months. It's a socially minded pre-roll cone. So it has peelable layers on the bottom. So before you pass it, you peel a layer. So no more lipstick, chapstick, and saliva getting passed between users. COVID minded, but I mean, we've all smoked with some nasty people for sure, that you were just like, nah, I'm good. You could keep that. Or, like, I don't know. So that's kind of the big thing right now. As far as blockchain technology and cannabis, genetics is a big thing, Blake, that we're really pushing towards. We've already got one partner here in Denver. Got to make sure it's authentic, comes from you. I know it's a bad word, but NFTs are a way of doing that. That's kind of what we've built. You could check it out. I put our parents page, .marketco.market on there. It kind of shows you what we do from the top, but if you kind of click through our brands, you can see everything that we're doing, from music to art to fashion to everything else, through blockchain. So one thing that I'm looking for here in the very near future is just distribution channels for pre-roll cones. This is the only innovation that the product's ever had since being created. So I think once it gets rolling, it'll kind of take off. But would like to get it rolling. So
Awesome, man. Appreciate it. I love the concept too. You know, going to these parties, Sanjay and I was just saying, like sometimes it's like, you know, you want to smoke that big old thing, but it's like, oh, you know, you don't know
Hey,
what everyone's doing, you know, let alone the things going around. So
can I say something?
what's
So,
up, man?
hey, I love the idea of the peeling off, man, because one day I was in Vegas filming with Snoop Dogg's nephew Marcoses, and Snoop had told him that he goes around and smokes a lot of weed with everybody, you know, because he's a performer. And then he told me, he's like, you do the same thing. He said, you don't know what all these people have. So that idea is a smart idea, man. And kudos to that, dude. And that's going to go a long way, bro. So good job, man.
yeah, I think so too, man. Thank you. I appreciate it. You know, it's divine timing and energy, man. It just came into my brain while I was driving, bro. There's no other explanation for it other than just the way it was supposed to be. So
Do you have any mock-ups of that?
so on our website that I posted the link, we've got like a
'Cause I'm
primitive
in Denver
video of
too.
what I'm about to have some within the
Right.
next month. We finally dialed it in, man. We've been messing with this for over a year, prototypes, and we finally got it
Yeah.
down,
You
man.
should reach
So
out to us so we can help market that too. That's a smart idea. I love that. Reach out to Crazy Cannabis. Go to Crazy Cannabis
yeah, man.
on Instagram, dude, and message me, dude. We can do some marketing for you too. The same with Sana and everybody else on here. How's Sandra? That's what it's about, marketing each other. Come on,
Hey
right?
man, the one thing that I figured out is when I go to events as smoking Santa, these people, they don't want to take a picture with you. They want to smoke with you. Okay. So to me that's a great idea because I mean, yeah, they have pictures of Santa from when they were kids, you know what I mean? But smoking with Santa's a little different. And sometimes I'm like, yeah, you know, I've had a whole lot. Santa's gonna put the brakes on. Santa never puts the fucking brakes on unless you got juice on the end of that bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Have you heard of yo tips? They're like wooden tips that go on the end of the joint, so everyone can hold their own tip. That is another good solution. I think Dave Charnick is really pushing them hard. But I mean, people get so sick going to like MJ BizCon and smoking joints with 75 different people. Like that's literally how COVID got spread, was at conferences like that.
Man, that's
Like
how AIDS got spread.
Ethereum
You know what I
friends,
mean?
like the Ethereum conference spread COVID all
He's
over the
so
world.
right. Every time we come from those shows, we all get so sick. Every time I go to a show, I say I'm not gonna smoke with people, and then they pass me a joint, and I don't want to be rude, and I
right,
end up smoking it. Oh my god, I don't even know these
Bro,
people.
I'd rather die than be rude, turn down some joints. That's, you know, and like I said, man, all these people want to smoke with Santa, and I'm like, put myself in a position, you know? So I
Yeah,
think the peel away would be a great idea, man. You got Santa's approval right here, bro.
got
Right
it.
here.
hey,
I
Bunch of
got
brand
you.
ambassadors right here.
Right here. I'm right here. I swear.
Hey,
Oh
and
yeah.
Crazy Cannabis will put that out there for you
yes,
too, bro,
sir.
because that's smart, dude.
Yeah,
Uh,
I'm trying to look for your social so I can follow you. What is it? Crazy KRAZY?
Yeah, it's KRAZY KANNABIS. We got the bong.
Okay, cool,
Look
cool.
for the
And
bong with the mush. Hey, we got the bong with the mushrooms in the
it's like
stomach, bud.
a little purple and blue and a little yellow because there are
Yeah,
two others with like an underscore and a period between them. So I just found it.
yeah. Check it out. Hey, but we'll
Henry,
definitely push. We'll help. And you know, the good thing about this, and I'm glad Sanja and Krista, I'm super proud of them because the app that they built is remarkable. I mean, in the reason why it's remarkable is because they put thought into it, man. They put hard work into it, you know. And I remember when Krista was like, "Hey, we're getting the app up together, man." Dude, and Sanja's like, "Yeah, yeah," and I'm still happy for them. And when you know, me and Krista talked today, and she was like, "You should jump up a little bit." And I said, "All right, I'll jump up." You know, so I jump, and I'm glad I jumped on because I met a lot of nice people here. I met a lot of good people here, and you know, Krista and Sanja are absolutely right. This is what makes our industry stay alive. This is what makes the passion for cannabis stay alive. Is people who give a fuck. You know what I mean? And so I'm glad that I met all of y'all, and I'm sorry I took a lot of time, Krista.
Nah, man, we appreciate you, man. You're OG in the game, so we're honored to have you on the call, man. We love it. You know, this is why we're here. We want everyone to share what's up. We want everyone
I
to
love all y'all too. You know that.
connect.
Ain't nothing but love this way for all of y'all. So,
Man,
but yeah,
man,
whatever I can do. So whoever's in Denver, let me know if you want to link up. We can link up. I can bring my camera crew. I have the microphones, everything. Tristan knows I got everything. We could do something. We could shoot it or whatever. If you guys want to market your ideas, which I love all of your ideas. All of your ideas are unique, and that's the thing about making content is what's the uniqueness. You see, and these two ladies right here, they created an app that said, "Hey, we're gonna connect you. This is the highly connected, right?" And that's exactly what they did. And you guys let me know what I can do to help. And I also got people out in Mass too. I was texting somebody because, we're backed by the Wu-Tang management, and I can definitely get some stickers or brochures or something if you guys want to hand out in Mass. We got connections in Miami, just like both of them. We have a lot of connections all over the United States. So we gladly be happy to help everybody. So, and I appreciate you guys. All right.
Thanks, Manny. Well, cool. We're getting a little late, Henry. We don't want to miss anybody. I think Henry's the last, but definitely not least.
Hey guys, Henry Calix from Wheaties here, and just asking everyone to subscribe to our Wheaties channel. I'm going to start telling everyone the story behind the scenes of Wheaties, how we created Wheaties, how we grew it, and how local officials try to kill us, but we're still here. So, we're fighting to grow the community and the prohibition, and then just educate everyone and bring education to the average person that still thinks that marijuana is the gateway drug, and the same nonsense we heard while we were growing up in school and all of that. So just asking everyone to subscribe to our YouTube. It's just YouTube/@Wheaties on it. It's very easy.
Oh,
And
yeah.
thank you all.
Appreciate you, Henry. I hope definitely have had a pleasure working with Henry over the past couple of years. We've been able to travel a lot of us here has been able to travel and do a lot of things. So what's up, Jimbo? You got a question?
Henry, I was just kind of briefly speaking to someone the other day about the little Burger King incident that you had. So it's so good to see you, man. And I'm so happy you popped on here. I appreciate you popping on
Thank
here
you.
because it's definitely a Netflix series. I mean, I'm thinking at least 5 parts. And
Right,
we get someone real cool to play you, like me, except for in a younger version. But man, I do appreciate you popping on here. Thank you so much.
Hey, I got to hear the 7-Eleven. What kind of story?
Hey man, it's Burger King. It's a Burger King story, man, and it's $3.95 to hear the
Tell me the
story.
Burger King story, bro.
You pay Jimbo, and he'll tell you the story.
Exactly. That's the way it works.
You see how you stir up interest, though. I mean, my interest in him was, he had this amazing story to tell, and it involved one of my favorite, if I have a favorite fast food places, and that's what connected me with him. Also through the Highly Connected app. So, man, it's been a pleasure, and I can't wait to see what you do next. But yeah, Burger King owes this guy some money. I'm gonna let him tell the story.
Thank you, Jimbo. Actually, should be a donation to Santa, right?
always back to me, okay? Always back. Yeah, everyone on the Highly Connected app already knows that. Always back to Jimbo. Even Krista, her and I, we communicate probably at least, I don't know, 6 to 9 times a week for sure. We're saying something, even if it's something stupid, So I appreciate you though so much, Henry. Good luck to you, brother.
Thank you, Jimbo. Yeah, it's just funny. It was my first time hitting a dab, and I was out of it, and I just kept saying cheeseburger, cheeseburger, and they just took me to Burger King to give me a cheeseburger.
Henry's a lightweight. You have to excuse us. Excuse our friend. Nah, but we appreciate you guys so much for coming. Sandra, you want to wrap up the next couple of things, and then we'll let you guys get out of here, and hope to see all you guys soon.
Yes,
Definitely.
yes. We do
Great
hope
meeting,
to
guys.
see you all soon. Remember that next month will be August, and we'll be doing it on the last Tuesday, which will be August 27th. So mark your calendars, and you will also get the notification through the app. Also, you'll hear from us. But join our ecosystem, really thrive in there. We can't stress enough that we want to see more and more of your activity in the app this way. Just so you know, we don't play around with the technology. I might be fun and games in front of the camera, but I don't play when it comes to work, project management, and these tools. We have optimized everything that we do. So that means everything's automated. So that means if you guys don't put it into the app, it's not going to be able to get promoted. There is no other way. This is how we have made our operations for the highly connected for THC girls. And I have to be strict that way because there's hundreds and hundreds of people that send us stuff, and we have to keep it strict to our people within our ecosystem. So eat with us. There's many ways to do it. If you don't know, tap in, go to our website where you can subscribe to The Scoop. We got a newsletter coming out tomorrow morning that's going to drop. It's going to be sick. Make sure you go read those articles about the latest events that we've been at, and be on the lookout for the latest episode of the Sanja Ganja Show. You guys, thank you so much for being here. We appreciate you so much. Please send your content to thcgirlscontentcreations@gmail.com. It's in the chat right there. But if you have some dope pictures, whether it's of a model, an ambassador, a plant, a product, anything, you at an event, a celebrity you found that you got some content of, whatever it is, make sure you're sending me the context so that we know what to write about. And also any tags if it's a professional photo, etc., etc. Otherwise, we just have to trash it or leave it in the bin until you send us the right information. All right, that's it. Sleep tight, everybody. Don't work too hard, and we'll see you again next time. Thank you so much for being here. Bye.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. See.
Have a good night. Have a good night.
Bye.
Bye.
Where you going? You gotta stay now. No.
Well, I guess is this what we do? We stay on.
This is what we do. We got another 2 hours.
Man, this is like day one right here, man. They just put it on the new person. Oh yeah, it's you. 2 more hours, and they're just gonna leave it with you too. Look, they're just gonna hand you a bunch of emails and say, answer that shit tonight. Oh my God. Congratulations though. Welcome to the team. If you don't know or happen to know, I am the THC Girls #1 fan. I tried to look back on Krista and I do believe we're just a smidge over 9 years now. So I've been with the team for a long time. I know a lot about it. I pay for everything that you see me wear, THC Girl wise. She didn't give me shit. But she's gonna give me a good rate on some life insurance soon. I trust her with that. But with the gear, she's like, "Fuck it, Jimbo. I don't have any gear. I don't do above a 1X. Fuck a 1X."
Listen, Mr. Jimbo. Let me just say though, in reference to that life insurance, every day it gets more expensive because every day you get older. I'm just saying.
Krista,
it's more every day. Just saying, it's true.
So funny.
Okay, I hear you. I do hear you. But let me tell you what, it's shit like that got you on this team, because Krista has pitched me in my personal text. I'm talking about my family. You know what I mean? I'm talking about this other shit. Like, hey, Sanja got fucking twins and shit in her family. And Krista's like, so you going to change some insurance, Jimbo, or what? And I'm like, you're pitching me right now. My heart is with Sanja and the twins. And I'm trying to talk to my friend, and she's trying to sell me fucking insurance. So that attitude right there is what got you on this team. I got to go, man, because, I got other shit to do. I can't just be wasting my time with y'all.
Ever. I came on and gave us a whole stand-up hour.
I used to live in Colorado too, so I'm familiar-ish with the area, and my son is actually still there. So I can't wait to come out and do all the things.
Yeah.
Not in the
Yeah.
winter though, so we're getting close to me not going to Colorado until.
Yeah, I understand that, but when you get here, please look me up because I can show you a couple little things around town for sure.
Right.
And I mean, I drive this luxury mobile, totally fucking 420. I'm talking about open bud smoking every single day in this bitch. I'm not even kidding. Check it out. Check it out. My sponsor. I won't show you the whole rig, but that's my sponsor, Daddy Danks. They
What
welcomed me
about
to
that
their
lighter
team.
though?
You know, I live the shit. I live the shit. I tell people that,
My God.
and it is for real. This I picked up like 5 of these because I'm that fucking guy at an event like I don't know 2.5 years ago. So these will be in my life for a long time. I just got some new stickers from Ruby, by the way. The number one fan seems to be the last motherfucker to receive the stickers. I don't know why.
Oh,
And then they're like, "Well, we don't have your address," and I'm like, "After 9+ years, you don't have my address."
When I get that fucking insurance going,
Oh,
say that. She gonna know
that's
it
when you get my address. That's when you're gonna get the update on my address, even right?
She gonna know
it.
Seriously, Krista, if I put something on this lady's mind, I've been with her for 32 years. It's coming. If she says she's got to straighten some things out, it's kind of just a money thing right now, but it is our contingency plan. And we are serious about it because as y'all know, we don't know, could be tomorrow. You know what I mean? And I could pitch that for you too, but let her get a couple of things settled and I'll definitely hit you up.
Yeah, no, of course.
Right now I'm gonna go kiss and hug her though, okay? So y'all can't
That
keep me
sounds
any
like a
longer.
good life insurance plan too.
Yeah, right.
Good idea.
Yeah, get out of here. That's good advice.
Hey, well,
So
send her our love.
I appreciate y'all though, and I'll speak up with you soon, yeah?
Yes.
All right.
Jimbo.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right,
Well,
y'all.
hang up, Jimbo.
That's so funny.
I'm working on it, goddammit. Y'all motherfuckers got all this technology. If you were my kids, I'd whoop your ass, send you to bed.
I might have to just remove you with that filthy mouth.
Oh,
I'm old enough to be all.
easier for him. Let just
so funny.
I'm old enough to be all y'all's daddy, so I suggest y'all go to bed, okay?
All right, we're gonna remove you now.
So funny.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, Jimbo's funny. That went good, huh?
Yeah,
went real good. I was happy to see Omari.
Yeah, I just fucking text everybody like at least like 100 text messages. So we got like 15 people.
It's always a numbers game. It's always a numbers game.
Hey, but you know what? It's 10% ish. And you know, I think with more people it'd be like, we gotta shut y'all motherfuckers up and just present.
You need to do so like kind of how I did my little 30-second, like we do need to get it to that point. Like, listen, your name, your company name, and the one thing that you're looking for, which I love the way you said it, and more practice with it. They'll get better at it, especially because it used to be more of a chit chat kind of a feel. And now we need to do the word lightning.
Well, yeah, no, I mean, even when we first jump in, I mean, because when we did these like 3 years ago, they were strict and everyone followed, you know, and it's almost like I think last time I put a timer on and gave everyone that timer. But I think what I need to do is literally be strict to that 1 minute. When we jump in, when people jump in, I think what we need to start doing again, you know, because what we used to do is when we jumped in, I would play like a music video or our stuff and have music, and then it would say, please.
Directions.
Yeah, please mute yourself. But lately we've been hopping in and being like, oh, and introduce yourself. I don't usually like to do that because then it starts a whole conversation. And by the time we have 15 people in, somebody already took over talking. And now we're deep into that, which is great, but we run out of time. And then I'm kind of like rushing and talking really fast to get through all of our stuff so that we have 30 minutes to at least do the light, because the lightning round takes 30 minutes usually at this point with as many people that show up. So the next one, I'm going to be a little bit more strict when we open up with the directions. Tell everyone to mute themselves and let's not do any introductions. Like, not even say what up. We should probably just have our cameras off so that everyone's like, all right, get ready. We're going to start exactly at 8:10 or something like that, you know?
Yeah, but I don't want it to be so. This is supposed to be a networking and fun. It's also not supposed to be like fucking stale and shit. So like, I want to still have it to where what we forgot to do is we didn't have our thing up, because usually we have that and then it's like silent. I think everybody did a decent job of like raising their hand and stuff like that. But you got to think, we just ended at 9:15. We waited for 15 minutes to start. We ended exactly on time. You know what I mean?
I don't know. This is the best one. I beg to differ because the last four, it went till like almost 10 o'clock one time. The last two.
Yeah,
times.
no, the last one, Chris wouldn't kind of like.
Yeah, and then the one before that was
hard to navigate with all the minimal. When it's a lot less people, it becomes a one-sided conversation. Hold on one second while I stop this recording.
Yeah, because I mean it's still like
Hold on one second, please.